In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to freeze columns in Google Sheets. If you've ever wondered how to keep certain columns in view while navigating through your spreadsheet, you're in the right place. This process is simple, yet incredibly useful for managing data more effectively. Let's dive right in. First things first, make sure you've opened the Google Sheet that you're working with. If you haven't already done this, go ahead and open it up in your web browser. Once you're in your document, take a look at the top of your sheet where you'll see the letters across the top, labeling each column. Now, decide which column you want to keep visible, even when you scroll horizontally. Click on the letter corresponding to this column. If you're hoping to freeze multiple columns, you'll want to click on the column that is immediately to the right of the last column you wish to keep visible. For example, if you want to freeze columns A through C, you would click on column D next, move your cursor to the top menu, and click on View. A drop-down menu will appear, guiding you to the Freeze option. When you hover over Freeze, you'll see more options appear. Choose Up to Current Column. What this does is freeze all the columns to the left of the column you've selected, thus ensuring they remain visible no matter how far you scroll to the right. At this point, you should notice that the columns you selected remain in place as you start scrolling horizontally. This can be especially helpful if you're working with large data sets and need to keep key information in view, such as headers or important identifiers. And here's a quick tip. Keep in mind that if you need to freeze multiple columns, the same steps apply. Simply select the column right next to the last one you want visible and go through the process once again. This flexibility allows you to customize your view based on your specific needs, making the management of complex spreadsheets much more streamlined and organized. By mastering this feature, you can improve your spreadsheet navigation and ensure that important data is always accessible without having to scroll back and forth. This function is especially handy for those who frequently handle large amounts of data or work in collaborative environments where clarity and access are crucial. So, that's it. You've successfully learned how to freeze columns in Google Sheets. It's a small step that can make a big difference in how you interact with your data. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you find this little trick as useful as I do. Until next time, happy spreadsheeting!